April 1st, 2026 marks the day the Indian government hits a reset button on a financial system that has governed the country for 60 years. The laws that dictated middle-class wallets for over 6 decades are being scrapped. Specifically, the Income Tax Act of 1961 is officially dead. You're going to feel the shocks immediately. Your take-home pay is dropping. Basic cash withdrawals from ATMs now carry fees, and claiming rent deductions to save on taxes just became significantly harder. These changes represent a coordinated system upgrade. They are designed to pull the Indian middle class out of the informal, cash-heavy shadows and into a strictly compliant digital economy. By connecting these previously separate reforms, the government is forcing a new level of transparency on every household in the country. This is how new labor codes restructure your salary. Your basic pay must now make up exactly half of your total cost to company. Because this base number is higher, your Provident Fund deductions increase, shrinking your take-home pay by 5 to 10%. However, there is a trade-off. Gratuity payouts, which previously required 5 years of service, are now available after just a single year on the job. The government is squeezing your daily spending power today to secure your retirement savings for tomorrow. That same strict enforcement applies to real estate. The practice of submitting fake rent receipts to save on taxes is coming to an end. If you claim over 1 lakh rupees in house rent allowance, you must submit Form 12-4. You have to declare your exact relationship to the landlord and provide their PAN. Even obtaining a PAN is becoming more rigorous. You can no longer rely solely on an Aadhaar card. You need foundational documents like a birth certificate or a 10th grade mark sheet. When these data points connect, the result is total visibility. Every major expense is now tracked, closing the gray areas where income used to hide. The era of free, subsidized digital convenience is also shifting, starting with the monetization of UPI ATM withdrawals. Under the new structure, you get 5 free digital ATM transactions per month. On your 6th withdrawal, a fee of 23 rupees plus GST is pulled directly from your account. Travel costs face similar recovery rules. Train ticket refunds now need 8 hours notice. On highways, FASTag has transitioned into a strictly enforced tolling mechanism. There is also a hidden environmental cost, the mandatory nationwide rollout of E20 petrol, which blends 20% ethanol into your fuel. Because ethanol has a lower energy density, E20 reduces your car's mileage by 3 to 7%. For vehicles from 2015 or earlier, it also threatens to degrade internal engine seals. Your payment for petrol and travel now includes the premium maintenance costs required to fund the country's digital and environmental infrastructure. While the middle class faces these new burdens, the unorganized sector is gaining its first significant legislative protections. For the first time, gig workers on platforms like Ola, Uber, and Zomato get mandated Social Security, funded by a percentage of these companies' turnover. This is a step toward organizing millions of previously unprotected workers into a stable, trackable, and formal economy. This shift includes a total simplification of the tax code. The old 819-section law has been condensed into just 536 sections. The government is incentivizing the new tax regime by offering zero tax on annual income up to 1.75 million rupees. However, this system requires a new layer of digital friction. The Reserve Bank of India now mandates 2-factor authentication using biometrics or special PINs for every online payment you make. This is the paradox of 2026. You are receiving tax rebates and guaranteed retirement safety, but your daily compliance burden and digital tracking have reached a new peak. The era of financial loopholes is closing. As India builds a formalized economy, the middle class must accept the